Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Luka Doncic.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now here's Doncic. James outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's Ayton. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now Fox to the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Doncic passes to James. Smart outside. That three's off the mark. Here's Barnes, and the layup is good off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Doncic outside, beyond the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama, screen on Smart. Here's Barnes. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Barnes has got 6 points.
They're really working the paint now.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with JJ about it. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Vassell. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Here's Fox, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
I just love the ball movement.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Lakers had been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. All right, let's take a moment now to look at the rookie leaderboard. The best playmakers over the last 10 games. Stephon Castle is second.
And some of the passes he's made during these last 10 games have been incredible. You can tell he's brimming with confidence right now.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. James finds Doncic. And here's Ayton to snap the cold streak. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Barnes passes to Fox. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. Outside Reeves. 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The Lakers with another miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Ayton against Wembanyama. Ayton passes to James. Shoots over Vassell, and the jumper is good.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Outside Barnes. Right side Wembanyama. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Reeves finds Doncic. Doncic is doubled. The 3 ball. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Here's Fox, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. San Antonio moving the ball around. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Barnes has got 9.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. 3-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Vassell. Out to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Lakers trail by 15. Here's Reeves. No points yet. Doncic on the wing. And they doubled up Doncic. Smart finds James. The Lakers with another miss. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Smart against Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Smart. Castle for three. The Lakers with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Now here's Wembanyama, coming off a 16-point game against Dallas.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Wembanyama with it. Is covered by Ayton. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Great rim protection by Ayton. This coaching staff wants more of that from DeAndre.
Down low. Out to Fox. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Castle. Lots of room. Good. He hits the jumper. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Doncic left side. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Vassell against Smart. On the wing, Vassell. Still without a bucket. Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Fox for three. On target from range.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite, and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. Laravia subbed in for Reeves. So it's San Antonio now. 13-point lead. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James's game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you guys.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Johnson. 8 points in his last time out. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, B.A., for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And, of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
Here's Harper, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Cornette. Here's Harper, guarded by Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Champagnie. And he gets that one. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Doncic. And currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game. And finished off by Hayes.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Champagnie. And here's Johnson. To the middle. Cornette. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Doncic. Back to LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The three is up. Harper pulls it in. Spurs lead by 18. Pass to Johnson. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Doncic. Here's LaRavia. Three-pointer, no good. Champagnie, the pass to Johnson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Cornette. Now Johnson, defended by Kennard. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish.
Here's Doncic. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. A big-time effort for Harrison Barnes, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pistons, it's always exciting when you get to clash with the #1 team. These guys will be hungry to prove themselves in that one.
The first one falls.
And you know, Kennard is known for his shooting expertise, but his ability to handle the ball and create for others is very overlooked.
And that's good as he hits both shots. San Antonio with the ball. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Cornette. Outside Johnson. Out to Fox. And Fox powers it home.
A little something extra with that finish from Fox.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hachimura outside. Back to Reeves. Hachimura outside. Outside Reeves. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
And when you watch Reeves, he believes every shot is going in. I mean, he plays with major confidence.
Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Hachimura with a screen on Fox. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Now here's Laravia. They swipe it. 3-on-3. It's deflected. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Kennard. Fires the three. Sohan with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Laravia passes to Reeves. Here's Fox. The shot comes out. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Johnson against Reeves. There's a screen to the middle. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Laravia, and it's Smith in for Kennard. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. San Antonio leading by 21. Wembanyama, screen on Smith. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside, Hayes. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Now here's Fox. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
Now here's Fox. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Harper misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Vanderbilt slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Fox finds Wembanyama. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Hayes with a screen on Fox. Here's Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Smart's checked in for Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Fox, that's good.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Hayes is checked in for Smith. And now a break to glance at the rookies who scored the most per game during the last month of play. 5th is Stephon Castle.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. Double team on James. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Vassell against James. Vassell passes to Fox. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Now, here is James. Coming off a 22-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Castle outside. Inside. San Antonio moving the ball around. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
And the Lakers have possession. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Smart. Now Doncic. To end the drought. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Here's Vassell. Pulls up at the elbow. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Here's Doncic. Smart outside. And here's Ayton. Back to Smart. And here's Doncic outside. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 5 now.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Now here's Vassell. A 17-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
It's Smart on the wing. Down low. Here's Ayton. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, there's a reason Ayton has a high field goal percentage every year. He typically takes shots he knows he can make.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Hachimura, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Ayton. San Antonio again can't hit. Lakers trail by 21 to the paint. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Wembanyama. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back over to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Doncic. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
To the middle. They still need this. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Here's Hachimura. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. James outside. Hachimura with a screen on Barnes. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. 1 minute left in the first half of this one. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Smart. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
The free throw no good for Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Kicks it to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Castle finds Wembanyama, and the shot goes down. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the quarter.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
For 3, James knocks it down from distance.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so it's San Antonio with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Warriors, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Spurs lead by 22. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. And it's Smart in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Knocks down the triple.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Smart, a screen on Castle. Back to Smart. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Barnes. The 3 is up. And Reeves pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Looking to get it going. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. James against Barnes. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Ayton. On the wing, Reeves. James, a screen on Castle. Reeves. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. James with the block.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Fox against Doncic. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. 3-on-3. That one's good from James on the assist from Smart. Smart has got his 4th assist with that last one. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 18. Shot clock at 5. It's not going to go for him. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
He drops it from range.
Well, with everything else Smart does on the floor, his three-point shooting is really a bonus.
Castle a screen on Ayton. Wembanyama against Ayton. Shoots a fadeaway. Wembanyama, no good.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Fox against Doncic. For 3, Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now, here is James. He's got 13. Castle on the wing to the inside. Here's Fox. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 in a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Free throw's good for Fox.
Well, here's the thing. Not only does Fox have the speed, he can go all night. He will wear you out.
And both free throws good for Fox. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. James outside. Doncic finds James. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Back to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Ayton. Wembanyama, no good. Lakers trail by 20. Smart passes to James. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Back to Fox. Going inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, it's hard to say who the fastest guy in the league is, but Fox is absolutely in that conversation. Really good at getting to the rim.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And both free throws good for Fox. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for DeAndre Ayton.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Spurs on D. James outside. Five to shoot. From the wing, Vassell with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ayton against Wembanyama. And they pick up 2. Wembanyama's got 22.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
James outside. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Smart. Now James. Now here's Ayton. Covered by Wembanyama. Screen by James. Here's Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Fox against Smart. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Now here's Smart. He's got 5. Ayton, a screen on Barnes. Ayton in the high post. Back to James. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
James inside, working on Barnes. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Castle for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And slam dunk by James.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Here's James. He's guarded by Barnes. James passes to Doncic, and the shot goes. That's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Doncic against Fox. Vassell outside. Tries to keep it alive. Down low. That one's good from James on the assist from Smart. James has got 17 points.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Castle outside. Barnes with a screen on Reeves. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. James against Barnes. Pass to Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James against Barnes. To the middle. And Ayton gets it to go. 6 points for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Doncic. Spurs lead by 22. Here's Harper. No points so far. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In third, the Spurs.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Pass to Champagny. Outside Johnson. And here's Cornette. He's defended by Hayes.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Outside Reeves. Hachimura outside. And the three off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Champagny. Now Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped. And stolen by Hayes. LaRavia left side. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Now here's LaRavia. Hayes with a screen. Kennard outside. Fires from deep. Drops in the three. Kennard's got 7.
Well, this is what they pay Kennard to do. He's led the league in three-point percentage multiple times.
Johnson. From deep, Harper. The putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for San Antonio. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Fox. Cornette with the bucket.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Kennard. From downtown, fires in the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Harper. Johnson with it. Cornette sets a screen. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Here's Laravia. Offline with a 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And San Antonio making a change here. Olynyk's checked in.
Guys, it'll be interesting to see if this becomes a consistent shot in Sohan's arsenal. I like seeing him continue to work on it.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Kennard. Now Laravia. 6 to shoot. From deep. The rebound by the Spurs. On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Reeves. Reeves against Fox. Tries it from the top of the key. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
I just love watching Fox shoot it. Something about a lefty. They just make it look so pretty.
Now here's Reeves to end the run. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Olynyk. Outside Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. The 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, Olynyk reeling in that board for a second chance bucket.
Outside Vanderbilt. And here's Kennard. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Harper. Now Fox. He's covered by Reeves. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with force.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Kennard outside. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. LeBron, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Laravia. Smart's checked in for Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And finished off by Hayes.
Keeping the eyes up. Smart play.
And the Spurs with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. To the middle. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Harper. Harper's got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. It's James on the wing. From deep, here's Doncic. Drills it from deep.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
To the paint. Here's Sohan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
Hachimura outside. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. And there's James from the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. The Spurs have gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Big slam by the big man, Olynyk. You know his teammates have to be loving that.
Smart up top. Pass to James. James double teamed. Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And Harper gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor. Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Hachimura, the pass to James. Down low. Here's Hayes. Can't get it to drop. Olynyk with some nice D. Here's Harper, guarded by Doncic. Johnson a screen on Doncic. Sohan, the pass to Harper. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Smart outside. The Lakers with another miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The shot by Sohan, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the left.
Oh,
Look out!
wow!
Oh, my goodness! Yeah, elevating his teammates with passes like this. LeBron is all about making his guys better.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Spurs shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Pass to Champagnie. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Doncic outside. Hachimura, the pass to James. Rebounded by Champagnie. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Harper. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Johnson passes to Harper. Olynyk with a screen on Doncic. Clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Here's Sohan. Off target from outside. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. The 3. And it's Smart missing. San Antonio with the ball. Olynyk with a screen on Doncic. Inside. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Olynyk doing his best brick wall impression. Was still able to wiggle free for the score.
Smart outside. And finished off by Hayes.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Outside Johnson. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Harper. Right side Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now here's Doncic. Inside. No good off the glass. San Antonio has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now here's Smart. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Hachimura missing. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Harper. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.